Thank you for tuning into the My Positive Perspective Internet Show today, where we feature individuals and groups who share the common goal of improving the local Charleston community. Today's episode is brought to you by GNet Marketing, a great way of bringing businesses and individuals together. Today's guest is Ashley Dangerfield. So how you doing, Ashley?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing great. Doing good. And you are one of the founders of GNet Marketing. So, what's it stand for? How did it all come to happen? What are the goals of your group?
Well, GNet is short for Great Networking. GNet After Hours event is a networking event that's monthly, and it happens at Harbor Breeze in Mount Pleasant, and it's used, the whole goal is to foster relationships between small business owners and people that are in them, men and women, and entrepreneurs and nonprofits.
And you said it's once a month, and then it's what the third week of the month?
Yes, it's the third Tuesday of every month. And like I said, it is at the Harbor Breeze, and it's from 6 to 9 p.m.
6 to 9 p.m., okay.
Yeah. It's a great venue if you haven't ever been there. It's at 176 Patriots Point Road.
Yeah.
And it's just such a wonderful venue to have, to host these types of events. They have a lot of events out there. So we're really excited to be using their space and be out there, like I said, the third Tuesday of every month.
Sure. Well, what sort of things, if somebody, has a business in the low country or in the community, or and this also extends to nonprofits, I'll have to point that out also.
Yes.
What sort of things would they expect? What sort of things would they need to bring? What do they need to do to register for the event?
Well, that's a lot of stuff. So let me start with number one, why you would come out to a networking event. Okay, a lot of people are intimidated by coming out and networking around a large group of people, but the whole goal that we're trying to create an atmosphere where you come there to foster relationships with not everybody, but just key people, key people that you can help to form strategic alliances to help you grow your business. Now, another question that you had was, how do you register? How do you get involved? How do you come? Like I said, it starts at 6, between 6 and 8. It's $10 at the door, or you pre-register, it's $5 on Eventbrite. Okay. So you can go online. You can go to GNetEvents.com. You can go on social media. We have a Facebook page for GNet Charleston. We also have an event page. So there's lots of ways you can connect and lots of ways you can get to the Eventbrite, or you can go straight to Eventbrite. Okay. Yeah. Sure. A couple of things that to expect is basically high quality relationships. High quality relationships with high quality business owners. I like to say that fostering those relationships is key and vital for your business, whether it's a business, whether you're an entrepreneur or nonprofits. Right. Yeah. So there are a couple of things that we are giving everybody. When you come in the door, you get a free drink on us. You get free food. There are a few games, a few giveaways. There's a 50-50 raffle. We have every month we have a sponsor, so we have really nice, high quality giveaway items. Sure. Yeah, that are really cool, just to drive people, kind of get them excited and get them, and some activities also to help them to keep moving and keep meeting new people. Okay, sure, you're awesome. What was the idea that really started this group? Well, this group I'm hosting, so you'll see me up on stage only for about 5 minutes. We're really trying to promote just everybody, meeting people, getting to know other business owners in the community. So there's not going to be a whole lot of talking, which that can be a good thing. You'll see me up on stage for a couple minutes just to thank our sponsors and to talk about a couple of upcoming events and things like that. However, it is the brainchild and the mission of what we're doing is we've brought together a couple of other business owners, a couple of other entrepreneurs that said they wanted a place to foster those relationships.
Yes.
And so if you don't find what you're looking for in the community, then you might as well make the event yourself.
Yes.
So that's what we have done. I have a really strong ambassador team. You can come out and meet them, ambassador team who have put together this event. And our goal is to bridge the gap in between the large corporations that are bringing awesome jobs to the community.
Yeah.
Is to bridge that gap, because we do believe that small business owners and those entrepreneurs are what drive those big businesses here.
Yeah, sure.
And that create jobs. And so, in order to strengthen that gap, we need to, as small business owners and as entrepreneurs, we need to come together on purpose and really support each other, encourage, and uplift each other.
Yeah, that's great. And with so many new companies such as Boeing and coming into the Low Country, these people may be from out of state. They may want to just build more friendships just because they're coming from out of state and they don't know people anymore. And I think that it's very important that they have this opportunity to have friendships. Just because, let's be honest, the more friendships we have, the more comfortable we feel about life in general.
One of the things I do in my own business, I do business coaching. And so one of the things that I strongly insist upon in our very first couple of meetings is about fostering those relationships. Because if you want your nonprofit, if you want your ideas and your dreams, your businesses to grow, you're right, it's about relationships. It's not about just going out there and getting business. That's not how business works. That's not how those large corporations work either. They build trust in the community, they build the relationships with people, and that's what, in order to be a strong small business, you have to do as well. And it's not always who you know, it's who they know.
Well, yeah.
So, because, one of the key things that we also promote is referrals. That's how businesses grow, is word of mouth. And so while it's great that I know you and that we've been friends for a while, you're not as likely to use my services, but I know that you know so many people in the community. You've reached out to so many people, you've interviewed so many people. So to know you is to know all the people that you know.
Yes.
And that is what small business, what networking is about, what all the types of ways you can brand yourself. That's what that's all about.
Sure. And that holds value. And it's one of the things, like you said, the business really have to have, because it's really improving the brand of your company that you respect, whether it's the My Positive Perspective brand or the Carolina Children's Charity brand, and we've seen lots and lots of companies and organizations come on My Positive Perspective, and I like to think of my Positive Perspective is a family. And it's just a way of expanding like the My Positive Perspective family, and I'm just using My Positive Perspective as an example because it's my company. But replace My Positive Perspective with whatever company it is that you are part of or you represent, and you see how networking can be so valuable.
Exactly. I really like how you look at it, how you get the power of doing that. I really like that. A lot of people don't see that. Sometimes when people come out in networking events or start a small business and don't last very long, it's because they're looking for quick results. Yeah. They're looking for, well, I went to an event, I didn't get any business. Or I started my nonprofit and nobody cared. Yeah. Whatever it is. I had a dream, I had an idea, but it didn't go anywhere. Yeah. So what happens is, the same thing, using My Positive Perspective as an example, you've done everything to build relationships. You have such strong relationships and ties in the community, which, drives your success. But you didn't do that by sitting here by yourself on the chair doing nothing. Right, you get out into the community, you meet people, you know people, you're out and about, and you've built those relationships.
Yes, and you mentioned the time aspect. this is this is well over the 200th week that my positive perspective has been in existence. So that's 4 years.
Yeah.
So it takes a long time. Be patient, but networking does eventually pay off. And Ashley, thank you so much for joining me on the episode.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you inviting me.
Yes. And thank y'all for tuning in to My Positive Perspective. And we'll see you on the next episode. Have a great day.
On a sunny day, I feel my thoughts drift away. Only good vibes and good times living in my brain. On a sunny day, catch me lamping in the shade, feeling so fine and so high. Oh, my sunny days, still I hope all my efforts will one day pan out. Love within, you'll never be without. So I roll